peeps, hope you're all well. I've got another little tent review to do. As you can see, this is Wild Country Zephyros one-man tent made by Terra Nova. It's kind of like I suppose like a cheaper version of their tents, but it's not slacking on quality or design. Now, I got this on eBay for £60 on the nose. Now these retail at about, I think, 120 or 129, something like that, in that sort of area. And the guy had only used it a couple of times. I don't think it's got the original pegs, but it's still got some pretty cool pegs in it, because I've had a little look. So all in all, I got a half price tent basically. Another little bargain from eBay. Bang in. I'm out in the garden again today. I've got to be in work in probably a couple of hours, so I thought I'd quickly set this up, have a little look at it, and then at some point sort of over the next few weeks I'll try and get out and test it somewhere, like on a beach or woodland, something like that. Got a old polycro ground tarp laid out on the grass just to put it on. I want to try and look after this, of course. Anyways, right, let's get it set up and have a look at it. So of course it comes with just the one pole. It's a nice sturdy, I think, aluminium probably, a lot stronger than your fiberglass poles. So just one central pole, and then the pegs that the guys included are a mixture of these V stakes. They're very, very lightweight, not titanium I don't think, but they're really, really light and really strong. Quite short pegs as well. They're not like full length pegs, but pretty decent, so they're saving on weight. And he's got these like shepherd hook ones, once again very light, very short pegs with like flattened edges, so hopefully they should still bury into the ground enough. And we have, let's count them, we've got 4, 6, we've got 8 V stakes, 2, 4, 6, and 9 shepherd stakes. So yeah, that's the pegs, that's the poles. You have to excuse the noise over there, there's some builders, but anyway. We've also got in the bag just a little tube for if the pole breaks, you know, you can almost use that like a splint. And the stuff sacks as well for the pegs and the poles have got like a bungee cord that you just loop around, keep looping around like that, so you don't have to tie any knots. I think that's quite a useful little feature. I know it's only a small feature, but that is saves sort of you tying any knots that you can't get undone and you have to cut the ribbon and stuff like that. It's a nice little design feature, that, so I quite like that. Apart from that, right, let's get on with the setting up the main bit of the tent, which has got a couple of ribbons tied around it. A lot of guy lines and stuff with this. I don't want to get too tangled up with everything. There we go. Right, let's see what we've got. Well, I've got it all set up. It probably took a little bit longer than it normally would, just because it's a new tent and I'm just sort of trying to figure it out. But the inner can stay clipped to the outer, which is really good. I think I've only got 1 or 2 tents that you can actually do that with. It's a sign of real quality, because of course it means you can set up in, you know, heavy rain and stuff, and the inside of the tent isn't going to get soaked. Still wouldn't be much fun though, but yeah, I think that's a good feature. And it's on first inspection, it looks like it could be a 2-man tent. It's that spacious. Yeah, it's still fairly lightweight. I can't remember how light it is. It's about, I think it might be about around the 1.5 kilo mark. It's under 2 kilos, I know that. Good quality guy lines, glow in the dark, what do you call them, the runners on the guy lines, sorry I've forgotten, but they glow in the dark anyway. And there's actually not too many pegging points. With all the pegs that we got, I've still got quite a few left over. Maybe there's just some stuff inside that needs pegging out, I'm not sure yet. This is literally my first time looking at this tent, but I am really impressed by it. Single pole design through the middle, which is cool, I like that. And then it's also got, at the ends here, it's got little poles that are sort of almost built into it, that just give like the foot and the head ends, you know, some extra height to them, which is really good. Really like that. Yeah, beautiful little tent. Don't know what the hydrostatic head is on it yet, but you might just be able to see it, this weave, this fine weave. It looks to be good. Anyways, let's have a look inside the doorway. This is the thing that impressed me the most, is the space inside here. You've also got, I don't know if you can see this, but you've got the zip, you've got Velcro, and you've also got a little clip buckle as well down the bottom here, so if it's really strong winds and stuff, it's not gonna somehow blow the zip open or anything. Or what you could do is you could clip it together and then still open the zip, so you could have some ventilation but have the shield of like the door closed, so you could cook inside this potentially. That's a really nice feature. I'm really impressed by that. Well done, Terra Nova and Wild Country. Plane flying overhead. So the porch, we open that up. That is absolutely massive inside. I don't know how the door rolls back. I'm not seeing any. No, I'm not seeing anywhere where you can roll it back to. There must be somewhere. I think it's literally just that into the door there. Okay, first little grievance that I've got with it. I can't find anywhere where the door rolls back up to and clips into. If anyone knows, like, please get in the comments and let me know if you've got one of these tents. I know quite a few people have, and it's not like a brand new tent or anything. It's been on the market for quite a few years, but I can't find anywhere. But yeah, look, that's the clip in like that, so you can have this bit open, which is really good. So you could cook in there out of the wind and out of the rain. I really like that design feature, but yeah, I can't find anywhere where the door clips back to. I mean, there's like, you know, a toggle, but you can't reach it up to there, and there's nothing here unless there's a toggle back here, or maybe it's inside the tent. Hang on, I think I found somewhere. This is the only way I think that you can do it. So inside, there's a little toggle on the fly sheet. Oh, there and there, and I think that's how you must do it, surely, because that one isn't used for anything else. Anyways, but yeah, moving on to the porch. Stupid door out of the way. The amount of space that you have inside this tent and going all the way around the edge is incredible. I mean, you could fit easily enough equipment for 2 people. I don't know if you could squeeze 2 people in this tent. It would be interesting if you could. Candice is quite small, so that could work, but be a bit cosy, like a bit too cramped. But yeah, you've got space down here, and like you see those little poles that are in the foot and the head ends, bracing straps with clips. It's a really well put together tent, this. Right, let's get this door sorted out. Okay, that's the door pegged back. I don't know how long it will stay like that for. That's the only bugbear I've got so far with the tent, but it's small grapes really. It's not too bad. You've got a bracing strap going right through the middle here, and you've got them at the ends as well, and down the end as well. So that is a nice strong stable tent then. Let's have a look inside this the inner bit of the tent. You've got a mesh panel at the top, nice wide door opening as well, and you can roll the door back and you can clip it with these here. Should be a clip on the inside. That's a nice feature, so the excess door doesn't get in the way if you had it open. Can't do it with one hand. Okay, on second thoughts, you probably couldn't fit 2 people in here. Maybe, like, you know, if any of you have got kids, you could probably fit, like, you know, a little one in here with you, but that's about it. I've laid out my old Thermarest Z-Lite, is it? I haven't used it for so long. Z-Lite pad. So it's a full length pad. You've got a bit of space over the side there. Let's climb in. Oh, this is lovely. You've got little vents on the ends there as well, and down the bottom at the foot end you've got a little air vent. But this porch is massive. Like, you've got a wide floor area, but it doesn't like cave in suddenly. Like, it doesn't excuse me, yeah, it's got quite a high ceiling to it as well, so yeah, you could potentially even sort of nearly sit up in the porch, which is quite good. Well, I'm 5'10". My feet are just touching like the end of the tent up there, so I move back a little bit. My feet aren't touching now, and oh, there's a good maybe a foot of space up the head end. So yeah, tons and tons of room, like, for this sort of design or style of tent. You've got so much room in here. I'm used to sleeping in my OEX Fox one-man tent, and that is quite a cramped little tent, but I don't mind that. This feels like an absolute palace. I've got space over the back here. See if I can sit up in it. I doubt it, but I can just about. I've sort of my head sort of tilted to one side. Actually, I can sort of sit up like that. No doubt if I had my thicker OEX Fulcrum EV pad, the yellow inflatable pad I've got, or as Candice calls it, the Jaws Lilo, that's a bit thicker, so once I'm sat on that I might be a bit head squashed in a bit, but it's a roomy tent. I'm looking around for pockets, because that's always a nice feature to have in a tent. I'm not seeing pockets, so that's yeah, one minor criticism, but you've got enough space here that you're not going to lose stuff. Yeah, you can just put stuff by the side of you here, which is good. Yeah, and I mean inside there's sort of very few marks. There's a couple of little bits of, I think, mould and stuff that's on the tent wall and stuff like that, but like the inner, but it's nothing bad. It's been well looked after. It's got many more years to go on it, this tent. Yeah, I'm really impressed with it. The porch is amazing. We've got to have a look at that again. Oh. Yeah, look at the amount of space, and then like, so I could easily sort of hang out of the tent here. I'm well out of the rain and the wind, and I can safely cook in here. I mean, look, there's quite a bit of space between this part of the tent and the outer, so you could set up a little stove. The wall isn't sloping inwards over it, so you know, you could probably get away with a little solid fuel stove in here. Definitely with a gas stove you'd be fine. Yeah, this is brilliant. Yeah, this will be my next shelter of choice to test out. Where, I don't know, but I'm impressed by it, and I want to see how it holds up. It would be interesting to see what it's like in winter as well, or when there's like strong winds, heavy rain. I think it would be the dog's bollocks in bad weather. So I thought I'd mention as well, I bought this tent. I know I've got enough tents already, but I thought I'm going to treat myself to this for passing 2,000 subscribers on the channel. That's all thanks to you, so I really appreciate that. Thank you very much for that support and the continued support that I'm getting as well. It's still quite astounding, really. So yeah, I thought I'd treat myself, get another tent, and I thought I want to get a decent tent, a tent that I know has got good reviews, that people speak highly of. And I thought, I've always wanted a Terra Nova racing tent, those little ultralight ones, and I was looking at them, and I was prepared to pay up to 200 quid for one, which for me is a lot of money to be spending on one item of camping gear. So I was looking, and I was looking at these as well, and as I say, there was one going like ridiculously cheap, and I thought, well, I'll put in like a maximum bid. I think I put in a maximum bid of like 100 quid, and they're 120 or whatever in the shops. I thought, if I'm paying over 100, it's not worth it because it's second hand. And yeah, it ended up going up to 60 quid in the end, and I won it, and I got it half price. People obviously weren't prepared to pay more than half price for it, but I won the bid like days before it ended, which was really cool, because I wasn't sure if I really wanted the tent. I was like, well, I could get a Terra Nova racing tent, a really lightweight tent, whereas this isn't much lighter than stuff that I've used before in the past. It's just better quality, and I ended up winning it. And at first I was like, oh, I don't know if I want it now, but now that I've got it, I'm glad I stuck with it, because I thought I could always sell it on. But yeah, I'm definitely glad I bought this. This is a cool little tent. So yeah, we'll test it out and stuff like that. I'm not going to sleep in it in the garden tonight, but yeah, I will be taking it out and using it and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to being able to cook inside it and do like MRE reviews and things like that, because as I say, I've started, you know, as you've seen, I've started doing a lot of ration pack stuff, and I'm getting quite into them. So it'd be good to be able to do that inside the tent. You know, if the weather's really bad, I can just stay in here, have a rat pack. Anyways, yeah, I'll show you once more sort of outside the tent, and we'll leave it at that. Any other details I get on the tent I'll include in the description below this video. But I'm not an expert on tents or anything, even though I've been doing this for a little while. I'm just still winging it, really. making it up as I go along. So I don't know, it's probably best you check out other people's videos as well to get a real detailed review of it. This is just kind of like a look at it and like, look what I treated myself to kind of video. A slight vanity project, which is not good, but anyways, I'm waffling on a bit, aren't I? Shut up, Tom. Anyway, yeah, I'm impressed by this tent. Big thumbs up. So just having a look at that exterior one more time. Now I've opened the tent up and you can sort of see the amount of space you've got inside there. It's brilliant. I mean, with a tent like this you don't really need a tarp because you've got a ton of space underneath there. Yeah, all in all, I'm really impressed by it, and I've got a good feeling it'll hold up well in the bad weather and stuff. It'll be a great tent on the beach, definitely, because the wind's often quite strong there, of course, and if we get a bit of rain as well, it's good to be able to stay in the tent and look at the view and stuff, and as I say, like cook your breakfast or your dinner, lunch, whatever. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Should be good. Nice sort of stealthy colour of green stuff as well, so if you're doing woodland stuff and whatnot, should blend in hopefully. Yeah, all in all, I'm impressed. So get in the comments and let us know if you own one of these, or you have owned one, you know someone that owns one, etc, etc. Any tips you've got for me on how to set it up and stuff, because like I say, it's a new tent, I ain't got a Scooby what I'm doing with it, so all the advice would be great, as long as it's constructive criticism. Alright, I've got no time for people being rude on my channel, you know that, so just don't bother, okay, because you just get blocked, you get your comments deleted, or I'll just block you and I'll let people, hopefully people that like my channel, slag you off as well, so don't even bother. Anyway, rant over. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, so thanks for watching. Get in the comments as always. Thank you for the support as always, much appreciated. You'll see me again soon, and you'll see this tent in an upcoming video. Welcome to Tom Outdoors. See you soon guys, cheers, bye.